This video, I'll give you five solo date ideas of things that you can do for yourself on Valentine's Day. Look, I know it is that time. It is that time where, the single girls are sad. The girls in the relationships, the good relationships, are happy. The ones, in those other relationships may not be. Whatever the case is, it's that time. Instead of focusing on what someone would do for you for Vday, I just think that this is a good time to focus on yourself. Like within the year of self-love and self-care, there's a lot of women that are working on themselves this year. I think that if there's any holiday to focus on you, this is the one, sis. Look, I know it's like not really the norm to do things for yourself for Valentine's Day, because that's the day, the holiday of love, the holiday where men are supposed to buy you flowers and do things for you. But regardless if you're single or in a relationship, I honestly think you should just get dolled up and take yourself out. Doesn't matter if it's before Vday, it doesn't matter if it's on Vday, it doesn't matter if it's after Vday. Where is my brush? We can have Galentines Day. Why can't we have like Solo-tine's Day? But there's no other time for self-love. I mean, I would think it would be like right now. Like if we're not gonna do it any other time, why would we not do it right now? First idea may or may not be something that you can get into right now. It just kind of depends on your area and how things are set up. But if you can take yourself on a spa date, I think this is by far the best weekend to do so. Like if you can get in somewhere to get a massage, just sit in a sauna, or even if it's just taking yourself out to go get a mani and pedi, like the deluxe pedicure, not the basic one, but let's go up a notch or two this weekend. If you have like a massage envy, somewhere like that, you may be able to get into those type of places. If you have any black owned businesses, now they may not be open on Monday, but honey, if you can't do it on Valentine's Day, you still should make a point to do it. Sit in a sauna, get a massage, do the hot rocks pedicure. Ooh, love them rocks. Or if you are someone like me and you type a lot, or you sit at a computer, if all you can do for yourself this weekend or this week is to get a hand massage, girl, get a hand massage. When I get a manicure, to be honest, like that is by far my favorite parts. I love the hand massage part. I used to work at a hospital many years ago, and on, I think it was like administration day or employee days, some type of day that's on a calendar that no one pays attention to, the hospital I worked at they hired a masseuse, like one or two, maybe three masseuses, something like that, and they would go on each floor, and they would just come in and be like, hey, you ready for your hand massage? That was the best 15-minute break of my life. If you have never had a hand massage, honey, go get you a hand massage. The second date is one that my friend told me about, and I was just like, oh, that is so cute. I should definitely start doing that. And it's going to a place that I honestly just forget exists. Mom brings up this place, and that's the only time that I think about this place is when my mom brings up Barnes & Noble. So my friend was telling me she likes to do like little quiet dates, just her me time, quiet, and she will go to Barnes & Noble because it's a quiet place. And then, you know, there's some Barnes & Nobles where they have like Starbucks in there. So you can order you know, like a little snack, get you something to drink, and then you can get you a book and just kind of curl up, you know, on the couch, or not the couch, the little sofa chairs. Isn't it sofa chairs? Well, see, you know, during COVID, I don't even know if they have those chairs anymore. Anyway, but she goes to Barnes & Noble. Maybe they still do, but she lives in Atlanta. But I would think, go to Barnes & Noble, get you a book, and she told me that she would get a book that like she was interested in, or, you know, like some of these books are like really hyped up. So what she'll do is go to Barnes & Noble and get the book that she's interested in, and she would just kind of start it. If she needs a journal, if she needs to take her notebook, if she has things that she wants to write, she takes all this stuff with her to Barnes & Noble, has like a little me date, and then she might even start a book. And if she can get into the book at Barnes & Noble, she knows that she can buy the book. She knows she likes the book, and then she would purchase it. If you don't want to go to Barnes & Noble and you have like a nice library, I used to go to the Memphis library when I lived down there. It was so pretty to me. It was like 3 or 4 floors. The kids were down at the bottom, but it was fine because they were so quiet you never even knew they were there. I would go to like the 2nd or maybe the 3rd floor. No, I think the 3rd or the 4th floor. Sometimes I would even get one of those like private rooms, because all you had to have is like your library card, and then I think you just had to give them your license for collateral or something. I would go get a room, and it didn't matter what I was doing. I could be reading, I could be on my laptop. Like, I used to love going to that library. It was so quiet, but it was so pretty. And then it was like 3 or 4 floors, so the private rooms were like glass rooms, so you could just look out on the street. It was so much sunlight. Like, it was so pretty. Something that I think because of COVID, I honestly just don't even think about anymore. So, you know, if you just want a quiet me day, I would suggest going to Barnes & Noble or to go over to your local library. The third solo spot I thought of, you may or may not want to do this because of this weekend, but honestly, I think it would be so cute to take yourself out on a dinner date. Like, just you, nobody's taking you out, even if you're doing reservations. Now, here's the thing. It's also Super Bowl weekend. So, if you're not a person that's really into football and you don't care to go to the football parties, then make that time to go out to eat, because no one's really going to be there. Like, no one that is celebrating Vday is going to be at a restaurant. Maybe, but I just don't think it'll be a lot, mainly because everyone is so stuck on Super Bowl this weekend. If that's not you, you're not into it, this is the perfect time to take yourself out on a date. Or on Vday, or sometime after. You can always do an early dinner date also. You know, dinner does not have to start at 7, 8 o'clock. You can go like 5. Depending on where you find, you may even be able to get a happy hour. That's a win-win if you ask me. Now, keep in mind that when I say take yourself out on a date, I mean take yourself out on a date like as sexy and cute as you would get on Vday for a man, baby. I would suggest you get twice as cute, 3 times, 4 or 5 times as sexy for yourself. Just you get all the way dolled up. Whatever dress you got in the back of that closet that you're waiting to wear one day for some reason, to go to the right place, to go to the right spot, to go on this vacation because you're waiting on somebody to do this. It's the exact dress that I feel like you should pull out the closet, bring it out of retirement, put it on, take yourself to whatever spot you've been waiting for someone else to take you out on, and enjoy yourself. Number am I on? Number 4. So for number 4, y'all know one of my favorite things to do. If you've been following my channel, you already know that your girl loves to go on movie dates. Everyone else is going out to eat and blah 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 with their man. This is a great time for you to book that ticket and go see whatever movie that you've been wanting to see. The movie that I know that I wanted to see, and I cannot think of the title. If I think about it, if I find it, I'll put it on the screen. But it's a movie and there's a mystery. Someone dies on a boat. That movie looks so good. I think that I will go take myself out to go see that one. And lastly, I think it would be so cute to take yourself to an event or like a local spot that you've been waiting to go to. For example, Lion King is here in the Detroit area this month, and if I didn't already have the conversation with my sister, I would have just go ahead and booked the ticket, because a lot of the tickets that they have available are literally 1 seat. So if I wanted to go by myself, this would be a perfect time because there's only 1 seats available. There's barely like 2 to 3 seats together. They're all just one specs all over the place. So if there's a local event you've been wanting to go to, or a museum, I love museums, art museum, music museum, if that's something that you're into and you've been wanting to go, I don't see why this is not the best time for you to go ahead, get dolled up, take yourself out to an event, or take yourself out to the museum. For some, this is not like the happiest holiday, and it may be for more reasons than one. I honestly think this is the time to like change that. Today does not have to be centered around, you know, like couples love. It's marketed that way, but honestly, if you're single, there's no true marketing when it comes to Valentine's. I mean, you don't deserve love. Does that mean that there's no love in your life? No, that means that this is the time to amp up your self-love. It's still okay to make time to love on yourself also. I'm an avid believer in buying your own flowers. I'm an avid believer in scheduling me time. I'm also an avid believer in spoiling yourself and spending money on you. It's definitely me season. It's definitely you season. It's that time to shower yourself with love. All the love that you can find. Drench yourself in love. So if you want to buy yourself some flowers, you want to buy yourself some perfume, you want to take yourself out on one of these 5 dates, this is the time to do so. Do not hold back even a little bit. For the most part, I'm ready. I'm going to go get dressed and take myself out. If you like this video, feel free to like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, go ahead and click that subscribe button and the bell next to the subscribe button so you know when I upload. Thank you so much for watching this video. And if you're going to take yourself out, spoil yourself, love on yourself during this loving season, definitely leave me a comment below and let me know where you're going, what you're doing. I want to know.